Started? Alright. I'm not gonna advertise the milk I'm drinking, but anyways, I've never done any of this social media crap in my whole entire life. Just so y'all know, I'm 45 years old. I sound like the coolest motherfucker around and like I'm hip to all this shit. But guess what? Never been on Facebook, never used MySpace when it was around and existed. So just to let y'all know, I'm not a social media type of guy at all. But I just felt like today, it's a day to let it all out. I've seen something. This is a cry for help. This is the title. Whoever's seen this video out there, whatever lawyer or anybody that could help out, any big name or anybody that could help me out in this matter right now, in this situation of what I'm going through, you know, I would appreciate all the help I can get, you know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know anything about this, you know, but I am a human being. So I'm going to start off by saying this. I'm going to start off by saying my brother has been missing for 8 years, probably even more. I mean, we actually lost count of how many years my brother has been missing. My brother is well known, you know. My brother is a well-known guy, well-loved guy. Everybody loves him. Everybody, when he goes into a room, he lights up the room. He's like, I mean, my brother's the best thing that I have had. I mean, if you meet my brother, you'll fall in love with my brother. My brother is the best thing you could, I mean, the best person you could ever imagine. I mean, when you're down, my brother will put that, he will bring that, he will lift you up. He will lift you up like no other. You know what I mean? And he's the best. You know what I'm saying? And he's been missed for 8 years. He has never been neglected. Nobody ever neglected him. Nobody ever, threw him to the curb. Nothing like that. He always been loved, but he had his little issues just like everybody else. You know what I mean? And he wanted to part ways. So he did what he had to do. But the moral of the story is, my brother has been missing. He's been missing for 8 years. So we finally found him. And we went to the place where he was at, where we located him, where he was. In no way did we want to tip off this place or anything like that. It's some facility, that from what I seen and from what I'm doing my research and I'm doing my part, I think these people take advantage of human beings. They got my brother in a place where he's sedated constantly. When I went to go see my brother for the first time, I drove over there with my little sister, and I drove over there with my my other sister. With my sister. We're family. Just say we're family. We drove over there. We took a 14-hour drive to Pennsylvania because that's where he's located at. And so we said, hey, I tried looking for my brother before in Florida. It didn't work out. We were really close to getting him, but we've been going through a lot. My mom, she's been, God. I mean, I don't want to break down right now because right now I just want to explain, what's going on. So he's been missing for 8 years. We finally find him. We go take a drive to Pennsylvania, 14-hour drive to where he's located. When we get in there, the first thing that comes out of these people's mouth, how did you find him? Not how you doing, not how you been, nothing, not even who the hell are we, first of all. So security is breached already. This is the facility my brother's in. When we get in there, they got some security guys with no type of guns. I mean, fake. I mean, these guys are serious. I mean, it's like everything was staged. If you watch Pleasantville, if you watch, a staged movie, something like that, this was staged, okay? The minute we get there, it was a joke, So when we get there, these people actually ask us, the first thing they ask us is, how did you find him? Like if there's something that they're hiding, but to my surprise, we can't see him. They kick us out of the facility. They kick us out of the facility. This is a brother that we have not seen for 8 years, people. Imagine, 8 years, okay? Probably even more. You understand me? I love my brother to death. We all love my brother. You know what I mean? And I told you I don't want to break down because I want to explain it, and I want to make sure that you guys listen to what I'm saying because I'm crying out for help. So when I get to this facility, okay, we are literally attacked by these people, okay? And so they tell us we have to go through a guardian, okay? Some guardian. I'm not even going to mention his name, but this guardian knows who I'm talking about, you know? Some guardian, or you have to go through him and get his okay to see my own flesh and blood that I ain't seen in God knows how long, okay? Because I don't even know if it's been 10 years, okay? Because that's how much suffering we've been going through. When you love someone like that, that's the pain. That's what you go through. You know what I mean? My mom, God, I almost lost my mom because we haven't found her. Okay? There's been a lot of people suffering out here in Chicago for him. You understand me? A lot of people love him. Okay? So we did what we needed to do. We went out there to go get him. But to our surprise, we were rejected. Okay? Then I had to call this guardian guy in order to get permission to visit my brother. And when I visited my brother, there was like so many people around us that we couldn't even have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like they treated my brother like if he was in jail. They treated him worse than that. He was sedated, people. My brother was sedated. He was drugged out, medicated. All right? My brother was even unrecognizable because of how fat he is. My brother's never been fat a day in his life. My brother body builds. Ask anybody out here in Chicago. My brother he's a bodybuilder. He loves to jog. He loves to run around. He's active. But if you see how fat he is, and it ain't because of the food, people, it's because of the drugs that he is being fed at this facility. Okay? Believe me, people, I'm not making this up. We drove on Sunday, got there on Monday. Okay? And when we got there, it was all disappointment. We left without my brother. My brother you should have seen the tears in his eyes. I have videos to show the emotion that his daughter had when she seen him. The emotions my mother had when she seen him. People, I'm telling you, I'm not a social media type of dude. You ain't never seen my face anywhere. You probably ain't never seen me. You don't know who I am. But I'm telling you, this is 100% true. And now I have these same people. Now it's Friday, okay? And these people swore up and down that I was going to communicate with my brother, that I was going to have communication with my brother. That didn't happen. I had to get a little harsh with these people in order for it to happen. Then they used it as a threat, all because I told them that all I wanted to do was pick my brother up, not knowing that my brother was a ward of the state of Pennsylvania. How does my brother become a ward of the state of Pennsylvania? My brother's from Chicago, Illinois. He was born in Puerto Rico. He wasn't born in the United States. How does he become a ward of Pennsylvania? He's 46 years old, people. Okay? He's perfectly fine. He remembered us just well. His caseworker, which I'm not going to mention any names, but you know who I'm talking about, stated that he asked about his brother Carlos, his sister Amy, and his daughter Soraya. Why don't you look up those people? Hello, those are his loved ones. And all you guys want to do is just use him for his check. All he is to you guys is money, material. You know what I mean? And this is a sin. This is a cry for help. We need to stop this. We cannot allow this. Okay? I want my brother back home. And right now I got to fight. I got to get another lawyer. I got to get a lawyer to fight with a lawyer to fight for my brother. Okay? And this facility that he's in, it's unstable. It's not a well well-maintained facility. I did my research on this facility. You understand me? So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that this needs to stop. My brother right now is a guinea pig. When you talk to him, he is drugged out, medicated, sedated 24 hours a day. Okay? So when I finally went ahead and got a little harsh with these people and told them, hey, what's that communication that you promised us when we were in this conference room? Because they had us in a conference room, people. When I went to go see my brother, we had to go see him in the conference room and he had to be monitored. You tell me that isn't putting somebody against their own will, an invasion of privacy. Why do you want to know? How do we find out why? Because you didn't want us to know? So you could continue to keep using him as a guinea pig? Well, guess what? This cry for help is for you guys to listen and help me get my brother out of this loony bin. Get my brother out of this unstable place. Please, I am asking for your help. I'm asking for anybody out there who have the sources to have, whatever they got, whatever they know. I want to do this for other loved ones that no one knows they're in these places. You know what I mean? This place is unreal. They keep them locked up. People walk in and out whenever they want. Complete strangers. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how my brother's getting treated. But I'm going to tell you one thing. My brother ain't never been as fat as he is right now. That tells me how much medication they've been feeding my brother. That does not come from peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, people. That comes from medication. I'm telling you, it only took 3 hours, 4 hours that I was there, because I'm telling you, we were surrounded by so many people. This was the craziest thing I've ever been through. I've never experienced anything like this. Okay? I've never have ever been to a place where people are locked in and, it's like, it's insane the way these people are constantly medicated. They're walking around like zombies. Dude, it's like The Walking Dead. If you want to go to Warminster, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to show you a location where it's The Walking Dead, and my brother's included in there. You understand me? So I need my brother out of this place. And I need all the sources I can get, and I need all the help I can get. You understand me? I'm reaching out to everybody. I'm reaching out to the world. I'm speaking upon it. I'm not staying quiet. Remember the Me Too campaign? Well, guess what? Me Too. Okay? It has to do with my brother. It has to do with every human being out there. Okay? I couldn't believe. To this day, I can't. My brother, right now, this guy's sending me a threatening. That now they say I can't even go see my brother or I'll be arrested. If my mother, who's in a wheelchair because she got her leg amputated because she had diabetes, because she was sick in bed, I was with her every single day, suffering, right along with her, people. Okay? Her foot got amputated. You know what I mean? She can't walk. She's been in a wheelchair for the past 6 years, 7 years. Ever since my brother's been gone. Suffering, crying, asking me time and time again, please bring him. I'm going to die. And I swear to you now, people, she almost did. But with the grace of God, she's still alive. And it's all about that. You know what I mean? And I thank God for him leading me over there and making me see what's going on in this place. This is not right, America. My brother he's perfectly fine. He knows us. He remembers us. He eats on his own. He does everything on his own. He's not crazy. He's not the way they're making him out to be. Supposedly he has a brain injury. They can't even tell us where that comes from. They did not explain nothing to us. I know nothing about my brother. I am clueless. I went. I left. I haven't been back. Okay? They put something, a trespassing warrant against us. If we go near the facility, even my mother in a wheelchair, she will go to jail. His daughter, she hasn't seen him since she was little, a little baby, I'm telling you, a little baby girl, hasn't seen, if I would show you the video, your heart will break. Okay? Of how this little girl couldn't even control herself. She couldn't control her emotions. She hasn't seen her father in God knows how long. 10 years? Right now, she's beautiful, 20 years old. My baby niece. I love you, Soraya. You're the best. And she's You know what I mean? She was just freaking out on that phone. She ain't seen her father in 10 years. You know what? The last time she heard about her father, they said he was dead. I had to take her to the Social Security office so she can make sure that her father was alive. At least that. We were looking for him time and time again. And these people stated that we neglected him. They stated that where were we for him? When they said, no, you guys, you just picked him out the street. You know what? You just picked him out the street. You don't know nothing about him. You don't know anything about him. How are you just going to grab somebody and say, hey, you know what? We're going to use you for a check. The hell whether you got family or not. Everybody got family. I don't care who you are. You have family. You have someone who loves you. You know? And it's just not right what they're doing to my brother. You know? He wants to come home. He's seen his little girl. He wants to come home to his little girl. He wants to come home to his mother. He wants to come home to his family. Okay? It's been long enough. We suffered long enough. I thought it was all about uniting families, not separating them. You know? And right now my brother's being held against his own will, and there's nothing we could do about it. You know? This has to stop. You know? Nobody wants to see their loved ones sedated 24 hours a day. They can't even speak. I can't even understand what my brother's saying, people. My brother has never been heavily medicated like that a day in his life when he was out here with us. You know? So I'm letting everybody know, you know, I'm reaching out to everybody, you know. I mean, I just need help in getting my brother out this facility, shutting down this facility if we have to. I have a lot of negativity going on with this facility. I got employees. I mean, I went into the Indeed. I sat here and looked at these things about this facility, and there's nothing but negativity. Nothing but negativity of what's going on in this place. Bad management, abuse, stealing, bed bugs, roaches. This is where my brother's at. You know? And you know, I just don't get it. I'm a man of God. I love God. I praise God. I'm a man of God, and this is very inhumane. This shouldn't be happening to anybody. If you would see my brother, you would fall in love with my brother. That whole facility's in love with my brother because of how sweet my brother is. He's a teddy bear. Let him come home to his family where he belongs. Please. I ask, let him come home. Pennsylvania, let him come home to Chicago where he belongs. We suffered long enough. My mother has suffered long enough. His daughter, his brother, which is me, his older brother, all of us, nephews, nieces, family, friends, cousins, everybody. Puerto Rico loves him. Everybody loves him. He's famous. But he's famous because he's got a good heart. And he's famous because he belongs in society, not in no loony bin, being sedated 24 hours a day and just, being controlled by people who don't give a damn. They're just looking at him as a money sign. That's all they're doing. They don't care about my brother. I care about my brother. I want my brother back. And I need your help. Anybody that could please help me, Lord, anybody that could please step up and speak upon this. This is a sin. It's a cry. It's a sin. It's inhumane. He's perfectly fine. I know my brother. He's not crazy like they think he is. He doesn't have it. If he has a brain injury, it doesn't affect him. He remembers us. He welcomed us with open arms. He didn't push us away. He wants to come home. He's confused now. He doesn't know what to do. We finally found him. So Pennsylvania, let him go. Let him go. Don't be so cruel. Let him go. He needs to be with his family. Okay? If you believe in God, okay? If you believe in God and you got God in your heart, you let my brother go and let him come home. Let him come home. Stop sedating him. Do not give him any more medicine. Please do not give him any more medicine. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. Okay? And if he does, let him be with us. Let us take care of him. Let his loved ones take care of him. I don't know what you guys are doing in this place. From the way you treated us like we were like fugitives. And now you got a trespassing warrant against me. And now and then you send me another. I got all these emails, Mr. Nathaniel, and I'm gonna set you out, boy. Mr. Nathaniel, yeah, that's his name. Mr. Guardian, Mr. Who's in charge of my brother now. Who are you, his mother now? Who are you, his God? Well, guess what? He had a God before he got to this nut place. You understand me? He had a God before he got here. He had a mother before he got here. He had a brother. He had family. You understand me? So knock it off. Let him go. Let him come home. You guys said it out your own mouth that you don't hold anybody against their own will. Well, guess what? He's being held against his will. He's incarcerated right now. For no reason of its own. Just because he was homeless. Just because at that time he didn't have his family because he was wandering around. You know? He was just wandering around. He just, it's not for you to pick him up and make him your own. He has his family. My mother made him, not you, Mr. Nathaniel. Mr. Guardian. Whoever the hell you are. This is for you. My brother's going to come home, whether you like it or not. Because right now, America's listening to this. Stop sedating my brother. Stop medicating my brother the way that you are and let him come home to us so he could go get back to normal. Okay? I'm pleading with you guys. I need all the help I can get, all the sources, anything. If there's a lawyer out there that's listening to this, could you please help me? My mom right now, she still hasn't seen my brother. And now they're refusing to let her see him. Now they put a trespass in, and none of us could see him. Why? For what reason? Is there something that you're hiding? Delaware Valley Residential Services? I'm setting you out. Why? Because I just don't think that it's right. And I don't think you guys are right. I only seen that facility for 3 or 4 hours, and it's not a facility for my brother. It's not a facility for any human being. Okay? And I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight to the very end. Whether someone helps me or not, I'm still going to do it. And my brother is going to come home. Okay? But for you guys to keep sitting there and keeping him against his own will, I know there's laws. I know, and now we're not breaking any of them. And then you're going to sit here and accuse us of being kidnapping. That we're going to go kidnap my brother. You guys got your nerve. You guys stated all this in less than 1 week. We got there on Monday, and now you guys made us out to be bad thugs. You even put a trespassing warrant on us. We're going to get prosecuted to the fullest extent. Oh, we're going to go to jail because we want to see my brother. Really? We're going to go to jail because I want to reach out to my loved one. That's a crime? Really? That's a crime, people? Huh? Who could sit here and tell me that's a crime? That's not a crime. If y'all made him a state of the ward and y'all went ahead and took over, well, guess what? His rightful owners are here. You know what I mean? It's the people that love him, the people that are not going to sedate him, the people that are going to treat him with love, respect, and give him a normal life like he deserves, not a life of insanity. Y'all trying to make my brother crazy, man. By the time we get to my brother, he might be a nutcase for real because of the way how they're medicating him. If you guys were to see, my brother has never been fat a day in his life, people. My brother's a fat ass, okay? Just know that. And it's coming from medication. It's not coming from food. It's not coming because he's been the trick. No, it's coming. Look, it's sad if you were to talk to him, but he'll make you laugh and he still knows. You know what? It's funny because as much as you guys sedate him, he still knows where he's at. He still knows everything. He knows everything. He knows everything. He remembers everything. Someone that's crazy don't remember what's going on back in the day. If you were to ask him, he will know. Not everything, but he will know. So he's not crazy after all. So that is it right there. It was on Sunday that we drove 14 hours to Pennsylvania. We got to see him for probably about 3 or 4 hours. So after that, we had to drive back to Chicago, another 14 hours, back to back. So that was 28 hours in 2 days, in 48 hours, you know. So imagine how exhausting we were when we got home. And then the thing is, when we get here, we still don't have any communication with him, you know. Like they promised us. They sat there and they said, oh, don't worry about it. We're going to put a phone in his room. You're going to put a phone in his room? You mean to tell me these people don't have phones? What are you doing to these people? I'm very confused, America. Now, if this is the way America is being run, and this is how you rich, I don't want to swear. Like I said, I'm a man of God. You know what I mean? I'm a man of God, and I'm not going to swear or nothing like that. This is a clean video. This is the first time I've ever put my face on video. I'm telling you right now. Ask anybody. But I'm being sincere. Okay? What they're doing to my brother is wrong. And we should boycott that. We should snap out about that. We should go crazy about that. Because if it was your brother or your sister or your mother, anybody, just imagine your daughter, your son, you've lost him. He's gone. You know, you're thinking, oh my God, you know, you're looking for him, you know, and you're so worried about him. You're like, man, where's he at? And you're so close to getting to him, but you can't. But then all of a sudden you find him and you go and you try to get him and you try to rescue him. You know what I mean? You're like, but damn, man. And you see, and you're like, what is all this? Now I'm going to start swearing. What is all this? Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding? This is how you guys do. You steal people's soul. You grab people, you take them, you're like, hey, I'm going to make them award of the state, and this guy's going to be money to us. And you know what, who cares about his family? When his family comes back, they're going to better make sure they get a lawyer, and they better make sure they fight back for their brother. I mean, that's not the way society's supposed to be. I see, man, so what you're telling me, all these TV shows and all this stuff is all bullshit about families being together? Huh? This is all a lie? Because from the looks of it, they're not letting them go to us. We're going to have to fight hard, people, to get my brother back. And God knows what they're doing to him. No one knows what this facility is doing to my brother. Okay? Please, I just want you guys to know what's going on. Okay? And I want you guys to help me, because there could be a loved one that you're missing. And you know what? He might be in the same situation. You understand me? There's a lot of these places out here in this world. You know, but I'm opening it up right now. I'm letting y'all know we weren't supposed to be there. We weren't supposed to find my brother, but we did. And that's because of God. He led us there because he wanted us to know, hey, there's plenty more where that came from. So guys, open up your eyes, okay? Because this could be any of your loved ones. You understand me? Open up your eyes for real. This is my brother. I love him. That's my next of kin. You see him, you see me. We're almost like twins. I've gone long enough without him. And I want him back home. I want him back home. We need him back home. So please, help me. This ain't no joke. This ain't no hoax. This is 100% real. My girl's recording me right now. I never had a YouTube a day in my life. I'm not planning to have any more in the future. You know, but this has to do with my flesh and blood. This has to do with my roadie, with my partner. It's been long enough, okay? And I want my brother home. So I want you to please help me bring my brother home. Bring him home to me. Bring him home to my mom. I took the 14-hour drive over there, you know? And they gave me their word that they were going to work with us, man. to try to get my brother back home. But instead, this guy's sending me all this bullshit, man. Threatening me, warrant, trespassing warrant. I can't go through the premises, or any of us. His daughter go see him, she's going to jail. My mom, in a wheelchair, going to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? But she just went through a biopsy. You know what I'm saying? If you only knew what my mom has gone through, she has gone. The people that know me know what my mom has gone through. I'm not gonna put my business out there, but everybody who's seen this video is gonna know what what we've been going through without my brother being here. I had a stroke myself. Okay, I've been hospitalized. I had 3 blood transfusions. Okay, in the past 8 years, and I had a stroke. And that's not because of, it ain't because, look at me, I look perfectly fine. That's called suffering. It's called suffering. Because when you're missing someone in your life that you love so much and you love so dearly, and you finally find that person, you know what I'm saying? That's going to cure everything, trust me. Because you know what, we're all suffering, we're all going through ours. But we don't want to go through it no more. I just want my brother home. That's all I want, my brother home. And for everybody else, hey, if you got a loved one, there's a possibility they're going to be keeping him in one of these facilities and they're going to be sedating him the way they're sedating my brother. Okay? And my brother doesn't deserve that. No human being deserves to be fed all that medicine. Okay? Enough is enough. And we need to do something about it. So this video is going to go out, and whoever hears it, whoever listens to it, you know what, more power to you. God bless you guys. You know what, I've never made a video in my life. Like I said, it's the first time I'm ever in social media. I'm not that type of person. I like to be discreet. I don't like anybody knowing anything. But this, what I've seen with my own eyes and what I'm experiencing with my brother, I don't want nobody to ever have to experience that a day in their life. You understand me? All they're doing, it's money signs. That's it. It's a dollar sign for whoever the hell Nathaniel is. Okay? And I'm, you know what, sorry for the curse words. And you know what, I said I was going to set these people out, but I'm going to set them out. I don't care. War is war. I didn't do anything to them. I went over there to go see my brother peacefully, with open arms, with good intentions. But the way they treated me, they criminalized me. They penalized me for nothing. I did nothing to those people. They must be a bunch of crackers themselves. I'm a hard-working individual. I work hard for a living. I'm not a thug. I don't slang for a living. I don't steal for a living. I don't beat people for a living. I work really, really hard for my money. My whole family does. Okay? We're very hard workers. We don't want no money. We don't want anything. All I want is my brother home. And I just need the help to get it done. Because they're giving me a very hard time, and I want the world to know that this is what's going on in society. There's loved ones that are being sedated and being taken for ward of the whatever the hell. I thought that was for kids. I didn't think that was for adults. Honestly, I've never knew anything about that. This is my first time learning about it. I never knew an adult could be awarded the state, but apparently they could. And apparently they could, the state could do whatever they feel like with them. You know what? Fuck the family. Fuck the family. You understand me? But you know what? We could change that. We could change that, people. We could change that. Okay? Let's change it. Because I'm telling you, if you were to see my brother, you have no choice but to cry, because that's not my brother. That's not my brother has never been fat a day in his life. My brother's a fat mom. He's just a big fat ass, okay? You look like one of the fucking fat boys, all right? That shit ain't food, people. That's medicine. Do your homework, do your research. Medicine does that to you, swells you up. My brother swole, but not swole the way Planet Fitness swole. My brother swole from other medication, people. Now, if that's the way America's going to run, and that's the way society is, I don't want no damn part of it. But I know there's a lot of good people out here. I know there's a lot of good people, because I'm one of them. So you know what? I'm going to say peace out. God bless everybody. Hopefully all these people, everybody gets this video. I'm not trying to make it big on YouTube. I'm not trying to get the likes and all that bullshit. I ain't with that shit. I could care less about that. That means nothing to me. Nothing at all. I don't like social media, period. But I'm crying out for help, people. My tears has been shed when I laid my arms around my brother that day. My tears already been shed because I have found what I've been looking for so long, that missing piece of the puzzle. Now I finally got it, but the state of Pennsylvania don't want to give them up. You know what I mean? They don't want to give them up because they own them. They own them. So till I get a lawyer and get all that vacated from that Nathaniel Guardian dude, to me, he's the devil, because you don't do that to families. You don't break up families like that. You bring families together. You don't break up families. And that's why society is the way it is, people like you. Okay? So y'all got to change them laws, Pennsylvania, because here in Illinois, it's all about unity. Every family is all about unity. Whether they're sick or not, it's all about unity. Okay? So don't come with all that other that bullshit you're talking about. Oh, where were you at for the 8 years? No, you guys weren't. You guys, he was from place to place. It wasn't just you guys. You guys just picked him up. We know what's going on. Just like what you said, right? What did you tell us? Oh, what did you tell us? How did you find us? That was the main thing. You interrogated us just so you could find out how did we find my brother. Why are you going to interrogate us for it? Leave us alone. We don't know you. We don't care about you. I don't care about you. I could care less about you. You, the facility that he's in, all of you crackers, I could care less. I just want my brother back. You don't own him. You don't own him. And he's not crazy. Don't make him out to be crazy. He's not. He's perfectly normal. I'm telling you. If he was here with us, we will prove to you. You know what? I will guarantee I will show you more YouTubes, and I will show you my brother on the daily, and you will see he's a perfectly normal human being. So you prove me wrong that he isn't. When he's here with us, trust me, he's perfectly fine. But you got him sedated. You got him sedated. He acts like her, man. I don't even want to say that because I'm not even going to talk about my brother like that. I love that. I love him to death. That's my brother. I love him to death. Okay? And I'm going to do whatever I got to do to bring him back home. And that's why I'm making this video. So people can know what's going on in the state of Pennsylvania and how they treat families over there. I'm not even from Pennsylvania. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. My brother's from Chicago, Illinois. And that's where he belongs. Chicago, Illinois. Okay? With us. Not with a bunch of loonies. Not with a bunch of people who, and I'm not talking about the residents, because I'm telling you, the residents sweet. I'm talking about the people who maintain the damn facility. They're loonies. For the way they came at us. It should not ever came at us that way. And then you're going to sit here and lie to us and send us on our way and tell us, oh, don't worry, we're going to put a phone and we're going to have you communicate. Yeah, and then you're going to, it took me 2 days to get you guys to do that. 2 days to get you guys to have that phone out for my brother. Okay? And now you guys send me an email with a warrant that I can't go see my brother. Or my mother can't go. You're going to take my mother to jail? I dare you take my mother to jail. Take my mother to jail when she goes over there and go see my brother. Go ahead. Take her to jail. And see how, man, our hell's going to break loose. I'm telling y'all right now, our hell's going to break loose. Because let me tell you, we're not going to stand for it. We're not going to stand for it. I love my brother. And I'm going to stand up for him. And we're going to get my brother. Pennsylvania, I'm coming for my brother. Just know that. I'm coming for my brother. Peace out. God bless everybody. I hope somebody sees this video, helps me out. Alright? Y'all got my channel there. Y'all could get me through there. If y'all want to hook up with me, anybody wants to, look out or anything, this is my channel. You get through me through there. And like I said, this ain't about likes. This ain't about, trying to get you know what I'm saying, a spotlight or anything like. I'm not even with it. You know, I'm not with it. But I'm doing this for my brother. Okay, that we truly love. Yeah, I'm calling it Saving Private White. That's the foundation. This is what we're calling it, Saving Private White. Okay, a cry for help. All right, Saving Private White. Let's just keep it like that. I see you. Peace out. But this is sincere, guys. This ain't no joke. This ain't no hoax. I'm keeping it 100. Bring my brother back, please. Pennsylvania, let my brother go. I plead with y'all. Just let him come home. Don't ask for this. Don't ask for it. You know? Just let him come home. And knock off the nonsense. He ain't a money sign. Alright? He ain't a money sign. He ain't here for you for your money. He ain't a paycheck. Okay? Understand that. He ain't a paycheck. He's a human being with dignity. You understand me? With feelings. He's not crazy. He don't need all that medication. All right? Let him come home. Please. I plead. Let my brother come home. Peace out.